Dun dun dun!
Glom Gold.
Glom Gold. They're Flintheart Glom Gold, yeah. This is what weirds me out about... Okay, so Scrooge McDuck clearly has feathers that are meant to be mutton chops. We've gone over that.
Yeah. Oh, but Glom Gold has
hair. Which a duck shouldn't be able to grow, but whatever. But
why is Donald always dressed like a sailor?
Well, you know what? Do you remember the TV show? He actually...
I remember him being in the Navy.
In
this one.
First episode is that the boys have to go stay with him.
Yeah.
Because he's joining the Navy.
But he dressed like that before, too.
Yeah.
He's dressed for the job you want. You just made your whole life dressed like a sailor. Eventually, you'll be able to join the Navy.
Yeah. Alright,
You're gonna take over here?
Yeah, because this is the last level for real.
Magica.
You remember? Magica pops up when you don't want her to. Foreshadowing! Oh, man. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, Donald Duck is the one character that doesn't pop up from the show.
In this game?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, then again, I never did beat the... I beat almost everything. There's a part after the final boss that I was telling you about before that I just think is such a kick in the balls.
Scrooge's the animation. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I like beat the final boss and I was like, yeah, and I put down the keyboard and I was like getting up and I was gonna like, I think I was getting a sip of water while I was about to watch my glorious end credits roll.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like picking up the keyboard, like, what's happening? And it's just a real kind of, I don't know. I just feel like I must have been in the original game, but I just feel like it's really mean-spirited of just like the amount of memorization this game takes.
Yeah.
When you're not playing on easy, to just have that come up, and like I was like, So that was like, actually that was last night. I was like, I'm gonna try and beat it before Anthony comes over.
You did a dry run before the show.
Yeah, because like I had beat 90% of the game, but yeah, so I really last night I was like, that is just the meanest thing they could have done.
Piggle boys.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna have to get them changed back.
I don't think Scrooge seems too concerned with the Beagle Boys.
Yeah.
What made them turn to a life of crime, you think? I think it was...
They're very much like the way Ma Beagle talks with that, like...
Yeah.
She's kind of got like that, not quite southern, but almost like, like the western southern, sort of. Like almost, not quite Texas, but like, She's got one of those,
Okay.
So I really think they were basically Dust Bowl robbers.
That makes sense.
Like, I think
So
that was their kind of...
They were forced into it due to economic...
sort of. I think they were one of those, like...
they were vilified.
I think they were more like one of those celebrity bank robbers from the 20s kind of style. Styled off of that, you know?
Yeah.
So, I think that's their deal. They're gonna get more and more anachronistic as time goes on, really.
Oh, yeah. I think maybe the secret backstory is they used to work for Scrooge and then he eliminated their jobs and hired robots.
Huh. Wait, the what? Sorry.
My headcanon is that they used to work for Scrooge and then he fired them and he replaced their jobs with robots that he doesn't have to pay.
Maybe. I mean, that robot went crazy, so... Yeah. He did fire all his accountants and stuff, but then, oh yeah, so they're teaming up. He's gonna give them the treasures, and he's gonna give Magica his #1 time to, oh, this is another bonus level! Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can do this one for once. For some reason, Gyro is piloting a slightly different helicopter. Oh, dang it, I did the exact same thing! I don't know why
I didn't even notice that. The little cloud that you banged
on. That's what I keep... And also, it's probably not true, but because of the snow level, I'm really afraid to poke on that.
In the clouds and get caught inside of it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. And that's never... I don't know if, like, there's a Maybe we're getting really high scores because it's on easy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's why you have that bonus level.
Yeah. Also, just listen to this music for a sec.
Nice.
That's some great final boss level music. Yeah, so this... Imagine doing this with only 3 lives.
Oh, wow, yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So do you have continues then?
Nope, no continues.
Wow.
It's just... I mean, like, it saves, of course.
Yeah.
Like, you can select any level, and once you beat it, you get that gem. And also, I do not know how to get by these bats without taking a hit on some of these things. They're pretty generous with the health on it.
I wonder what the new show is going to be like, because so much of this old, like, it's like old adventure serial stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like that doesn't really speak to anybody anymore.
Well, I'm a little afraid that they're going to go like full-blown
Millennial.
yeah, or full-blown like, you know, sitcom kind of thing and not have any adventuring.
I feel like that's what defines DuckTales though, is like adventure.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's just a, you know, rich guy that goes on treasure hunts. Like that's the entirety of the premise, and I can't really see what it would be if they just kind of stick to like a... Because I've heard that they're going with the animation style of that most recent Mickey. Is it called House of Mouse, or am I misremembering?
There is something called House of Mouse, but I don't think the animation on that is anything different.
That's the one where he's like the talk show host, right?
I'm not sure.
But yeah, the animation style I've seen. On the one hand, it seems like the more modern stuff that I'm not sure I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, he does look a lot like more like his comic book counterpart, especially his earlier comic book counterpart. So like, cool. I'm kind of a mixed mind on it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
I was interesting. I was always more of a Warner Brothers fan than Disney.
Yeah. So isn't this freaking gorgeous?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they just do a cell shading of it, and it's everything about this game is beautiful.
Blonde gold in the back there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's having a great old time. Invincible, getting some points.
Have you seen Wabbit?
Yeah, I have. I was about to bring that up.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Yeah, I mean, you're like about to defend it, but you're also like agreeing a little, right?
Yeah, it's I don't know, because they did that new Looney Tunes show, which was like a sitcom. Yeah,
I actually kind of like that.
I did too, but it wasn't as anarchic as the Looney Tunes are.
Yeah.
And Wabbit, they were trying for more of the kind of slapstick.
And the also kind of more of a like, you know, not serialized, but like, you know, like the old
standalone.
Standalone, yeah, and
I really like that.
Yeah, I do like that. That like, you know, Yosemite Sam can go from being a bank robber to you know, oil tycoon to whatever he needs to be. That cartoon.
Yeah.
And like I do enjoy that aspect of it. But I mean, one thing I also really enjoyed was that they finally got a Speedy Gonzales that wasn't super racist in the sitcom-y one. Like he was.
I don't know if I've seen any episodes with him. I haven't seen many.
He wound up buying the pizza shop that Bugs liked. Bugs bought it because it was about to go out of business, and he was like, "No, I love this place." And then it was really becoming a pain.
Yeah.
So Speedy was just, who like lived in the wall of it, I think, was just like, I'll buy it. And he was like, you have the money for that? And he was like, yeah. He's like, oh my god, that would be amazing. So then Speedy just runs it. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. Okay. I didn't really watch all that much of it. I might look it up.
It sounds good. I really like Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah, those old cartoons are definitely real offensive. Yeah, they are, man.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. I mean, I have no. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't feel comfortable saying that like something outside of my experience is like offensive or not offensive. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Okay, but do you remember the one where they're trying to get across the border and Sylvester is trying to stop them?
that's the first one, the one where they're the hero.
Well, he's the hero.
Speedy?
But do you remember how all the other mice were just too lazy to make it?
No, they were too slow.
No,
They
there's
needed
one with a super slow lazy mouse. That's pretty offensive.
Are you thinking of Slowpoke Rodriguez?
Maybe?
That's Speedy's cousin.
Ah.
They're not fast enough because Sylvester is so they need the fastest mouse in all Mexico.
Alright.
One of my favorite Speedy Gonzalez jokes is in that one where
yeah.
you've made me so self-conscious I'm not gonna do the voice.
I would actually be quite okay with that if you don't mind.
With me not doing the voice?
Yeah.
So they don't want to go over the border, or they don't want to. Okay, so they're too slow. So one of the mice is like, oh, I know what to do. We'll call Speedy Gonzalez. And someone else is like, you know, Speedy Gonzalez? He goes, I can get Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez is friends with my sister. And one of the other mice goes, Speedy Gonzalez is friends with everybody's sister.
Oh wow, that is a secret.
Nice.
I've been yeah. I've been wanting to check that out because I was like, oh, that totally looks like a secret.
Yeah.
But then I was also like playing this on normal with 3 lives, and I'm like,
Yeah,
not
you
worth
gotta
it.
risk the,
It's just not worth it.
But that's become a thing with me and my sister, is that we'll say that every once in a while. Speedy Gonzalez is friends with everybody's sister.
Took you long enough to catch up.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Yeah, I mean,
you know about in like the late '90s, Cartoon Network took the Speedy Gonzalez cartoons off TV.
really, I did not know
because
that.
they felt they were, offensive, and Latino groups complained because they wanted them back on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
So like I said, not my experience. I don't feel qualified to say one way or the other.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Let the boys. What?
Yeah. That's fair. Okay.
I will say that Pepe Le Pew does not hold up
No, Pepe Le Pew is
for whole other reasons.
Yeah. I mean, French stereotypes aside, that guy's a rapist.
Yeah,
That
straight
guy.
up.
Yeah. All right.
No wonder it was such
I want to let this cutscene end because we're getting real close to the end of this
yeah.
episode, and I want to tackle this boss on the next one. You got a little bit of time, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. I was a little worried we wouldn't get through the whole game, but it looks like we're going
pretty
to.
much there,
Yeah. So if you haven't been following the plot, Magica is going to use all of these items to summon Dracula Duck, who is, I think, kind of the laziest character name in all of DuckTales.
It's just Dracula Duck.
Yeah.
I mean, Duckula was taken.
Duckula was taken by who?
The character Duckula.
Duckula?
It's an old cartoon. I think predates DuckTales the show, but not the. I think it's a show from the 70s. Kind of
Huh.
Duckula.
Okay, you'll have to tell me about that on the next one. See you in a little bit, everybody.